Dear friends, let us try to understand another concept. If three angles of one triangle are congruent to three angles corresponding three angles of the other triangle, that is, if we are given in triangle ABC and DEF, if we are given angle A is congruent to angle D, angle B is congruent to angle E, and angle F is congruent to angle C is congruent to angle F. So, if three angles of one triangle are congruent to three angles of the other triangle, then these two triangles are congruent or not. They may be, they may not be. Here, please try to understand. If you take set square in your compass boxes, you will notice that there exists two set square in your compass boxes. One is something like this, and one is, you will see, it is something like this. So, in your compass boxes, you must have seen the set squares. So, these set squares are of 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So, one set square will always be 30, 60, 90 set square, and other will be 45, 45 and 90 degree set square. You will see in each and everybody's, if you compare your friends' compass boxes, you will notice that these set squares are of different size. Means in some compass boxes you will see smaller, in some compass boxes you will see bigger, but in all the cases you will notice that they are of 45, 45, 90 or 30, 60, 90 degrees set square. It means if you place one above the other, they will not coincide with each other. It means they are not congruent to each other. So, if in two triangles, three angles are congruent to three angles of the other triangle, then the triangles are not congruent. Triangle ABC is not congruent to triangle DEF. Try to understand this. So, for two triangles to be congruent, at least one of the side must be congruent to the other side of the other triangle. Dear friends, we have third example. Line segment AB, this line segment AB is parallel to another line segment CD. It is parallel to line segment CD. So AB and CD are parallel. This is given to us. Line segment AB is parallel to line segment CD. O is the midpoint of AD. This is total AD and O is the midpoint. So since O is the midpoint, AO will be equal to DO. Show that triangle AOB is congruent to triangle AOB is congruent to triangle DOC. This is what we have to show first, and O is also midpoint of BC. So we have to show that O is midpoint of BC. So let us write the given things first. We are given AB is parallel to CD. So we are given that AB is parallel to CD. This is first part. Then O is midpoint of AD. O is midpoint of AD. This much only given. Now we have to show first thing is triangle AOB is congruent to triangle DOC. Now let us try to solve. Here consider triangle. For the solution we have to consider triangle AOB and DOC. Consider triangle AOB and DOC. Now consider these two triangles separately. Here we are given that AB is parallel to CD. This is parallel to each other. If you consider this as a transversal, we will get this angle as alternate pair of angles. So please note, since CD is parallel to AB, this angle CDA is equal to angle BAD. Reason is they are alternate angles. Alternate angles formed by parallel line and transversal are congruent. Alternate angles. Now please note, CDA is congruent to BAD. I can change the name. I can write like this: CDO is equal to BAO. I am writing the same thing but with a different name. Angle CDO is equal to angle BAO. I am writing this. The reason is I want to consider these two triangles. So A is not a vertex, hence I have taken O. Now see, we are given O is the midpoint of AD. It means AO is equal to DO. AO is equal to DO. Reason is O is midpoint of AD. Since O is the midpoint, it will make two equal parts, and so we will get AO is equal to DO. Now see the angle. COD is equal to BOA. Reason is they are vertically opposite angles. This angle is congruent to this angle. They are vertically opposite angle. COD is equal to angle BOA. Reason is vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Now please note, we have got two angles and one side congruent. So we have got two angles, that is this angle and included side. Here also we have got angle and included side. It means the two triangles are congruent by ASA test. So triangles are congruent by ASA test. But which triangles are congruent and one to one which are corresponding to which vertex? That is very important here. Please note, here D corresponds to A vertex. That is angle D of this triangle corresponds to angle A. So D corresponds to A. Now in this you will notice O angle COD is equal to angle BOA. It means O corresponds to O corresponds to O. Now in this remaining vertex is C. So in this remaining vertex is B. So please note, D corresponds to A, O corresponds to O, C corresponds to B. So you can write triangle DOC. I have taken names from top to bottom. This side also I have to take the names from top to bottom. Is equal to triangle AOB. Now we were asked same thing. AOB congruent to DOC. I have got DOC congruent to AOB. It means AOB, if this is congruent to that, that is also congruent to this. So I will get, therefore, triangle AOB is congruent to triangle DOC. So we have got the first thing that was asked to do. Now we are asked, O is also the midpoint of BC. Please note, since two triangles are congruent, I can say their corresponding parts are congruent. That is, side AO is congruent to side DO, side OB is congruent to side OC, and side AB is congruent to side DC. So, since they are corresponding parts of the congruent triangles, we have AB is congruent to DC. Then AO is congruent to DO and BO is congruent to CO. Please try to understand all these three sides. That is, first is AB congruent to DC, first and third. Then AO congruent to DO and BO congruent to CO. Out of this, we were asked to prove that O is the midpoint of BC. We have got BO is equal to CO. Please note, BO is equal to CO. It means this part is equal to this part. It means since these two parts are equal, O is a common vertex, we can say that O is the midpoint of. Therefore, O is midpoint of BC. Reason is O lies between B and C. Since O is between B and C and BO is equal to CO, we can say that O is midpoint of BC. Please don't forget to write the reasons. Wherever possible, you need to write the reasons. Here, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So these are corresponding sides of congruent triangles. You can write corresponding sides of congruent triangles. That's it.